Welcome back to Pokémon Scarlet. I think I have settled on Angie Baby, Plague Rat, and Salty. Maybe not in this order though. Maybe I'll put them like this. Yeah, that'll be fine probably. Let's go. Beep. Code Red, Operation Starfall alert! Everyone get into position and to defend the boss with all you got! And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to defeat 30 of our Pokémon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that! Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been hard yet. Thanks for putting your hammer right in the camera there, Angie Baby. Got him. I even got 33, it sounds like, based on the bells. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Fairy Mobile. Huh, so you're Emmy. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Alright, Ortega of Team Star. If you think they're all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Throws out an adorable bunny rabbit. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Gigaton Hammer. Aw, I need that. Metal Claw. Oopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. Gigaton Hammer. Azumarill, stop being alive. Give Play Rough Dawn. You're gonna use Wigglytuff. Um, 80 beans. I don't know if this is a good idea, but it's what I'm doing. I didn't mean to use Ice Punch, but I was pressing A too fast. Okay, hold on. Ice Punch is 75. This one's C5. Might as well use Spark. Ow. Stop lowering my attack. I need it for stuff. This stuff is beating you up. Come on, one more hit. Yeah, that's my 80 beans. Good job, buddy boy. I'm proud of you. A Doc's Bun. Scarab can handle it. Probably, I hope. Psychic. Okay, mistakes. Mistakes were made. Psychic again. Yeah. You've got Revavroom.
What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair.
This Revavroom has Misty Surge. Plague Rat. We need you, buddy. Which way do you Terrastalize? Poison? Then let's Terrastalize. And then Gunk Shot. I Terrastalized the little lemur. Uh-oh. Ow. That hurt. Why did you delete your own mist? You made that mist. Poison Jab. Bye, Rookbuck Starmobile.
Ugh, how could I lose? What the heck?
About a year and a half ago.
Ah, what the heck?
Your toy car didn't budge an inch, hon.
I told you, it's not toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it.
The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy.
That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work.
Come, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name is Ortega.
Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have 0 payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us.
See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that?
What?
Mela, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man.
That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan?
Yup. I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have him evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done.
Melly, wait!
You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well.
I know. Gah, this sucks.
Why do you use Charcadet? Wouldn't the Revavroom work better?
This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle.
If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Gah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. We did it. We beat Fairy Crew.
I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM, too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is.
I do like Dazzling Gleam.
And just so you know, you are the worst. Like the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile.
Young Master Ortega.
Mr. Hinton. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home.
Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like to... He's an acquaintance of mine.
The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here?
I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star?
What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's 'cause I was being bullied.
So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying.
Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days.
And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question.
Mr. Harrington.
About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the Academy, one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other student of Team Star for any blame.
Huh? No one told me that.
I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas duty to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part.
I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices.
So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago.
I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies.
Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now?
Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course.
Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far.
Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you.
Isn't that obvious? It's 'cause, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world.
Friendship. That's the greatest treasure that we're all searching for, isn't it?
Rodo. Emmy, it's me. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you then? I see. With its boss no longer around, the Ruchba squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Emmy. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long?
Not all that long, to be completely honest.
Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day.
What gang?
As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star. You could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another. And Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. Here I am.
I guess.
Gwa, stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Arg! Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out.
I don't know about that.
I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Emmy.
Bye, Penny. And bye-bye. This episode was long somehow, despite starting out seeming like it was gonna be short. Oops. Bye-bye.